Okay, it's Dr. Jeannie Pendleton. We are back with Maranatha Minutes, and today is today's story and devotional. I got a really nice response from everybody. I want to tell you thank you. And I love doing the story and the daily, the uplifting daily story and the daily devotional. And I decided, yes, I think I'm going to keep it up. So, and plus our prayer circle, I'd like to keep that up as well. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to show you real quick here is we went to Dollar Tree. And I forgot to bring my camera. I never forget to bring my camera. I got 5 of them, the same cameras. You think I would have one with me. And I usually always do in my backpack. But I bought these at Dollar Tree for, of course, $1 a piece at Dollar Tree. And they are, I've got one here on my Bible here. They are bookmarkers. Is that not just beautiful? And look how that just slips here right to mark my book page. Isn't that pretty? Just a little flower that comes over like this. I just really liked that, and I like the way I could just pull it open like this and grab my page just like this, slip it back on, and I just thought that was just really pretty, and I thought that would make great gifts. So, like if you want like a little gift to give grandma, or maybe you don't have a lot of money but you want to give a really good gift for somebody that likes to read. This is a great gift. It really is. And I'm going to give some of these away in our subscriber contest as well. Okay? So I got extras. And then I also got like the little sunflower, the butterfly, and the like another like a little mum. Aren't those beautiful? And these are like the little page clip style that just flips on like the little page there. But I got some of these, and I'm going to give some of these away in our subscriber gift contest as well, which is coming up, okay? So stay tuned, because we are definitely going to be having that video, and it's a big surprise. I got all the parts except for one part. I got one prize I still have to buy yet. But I got all the prizes bought and put together, and it's going to be a fun fall contest, I think. And you're going to get this stuff in time to really enjoy it for the fall. So, like I said, fall, autumn. Autumn is the word. And remember that Jesus was born sometime, we believe, between September 21st and the 23rd. Well, my birthday is September the 22nd. I was born about 20 to 25 minutes, somewhere in there, to midnight, to the 23rd. And so when I found out that the true birthday of Christ was actually in the fall, but they wanted to replace a pagan holiday that was December the 25th, which they did, and then they turned it back into being a pagan thing with Santa Claus again, didn't they? I mean, they're always going to find a way to ruin it, aren't they? But anyway, but I found out that he was born about 6 months after John, which meant that he was born, you know, that they were still harvesting in the fields. So, so he was born right around mid-September, which is what Bible scholars seem to think. So, and according to our research, that's about what we came up as well. So, so let's get started, okay? So happy birthday to Jesus, because today would be right around his birthday, the true birthday of Christ. So keep that in mind. Next time September comes around, start putting that on your calendar. And then we can make it what it really is, his birthday, without actually having all the hype of the Christmas and everything. And you know, St. Nicholas was real. St. Nicholas was real. And he really did give gifts, and he really was a giver. And I don't think there's anything wrong with Christmas or the Christmas trees or any of that, as long as you're teaching the Trinity in there and the birth of Christ, okay? I've had a lot of people ask me about that. So, so yeah, I'm fine with it. That's why I have a Christmas tree and stuff. And I dedicate my Christmas tree to Christ as soon as I decorate it. I decorate it to Christ. Remember, God knows what's in our hearts. So somebody asked me if I'd read another story from His Mysterious Ways. And so I'm going to do that real quick here. I'm just going to turn to one. Here's a short one. It's called The Cross That Wasn't There. I think you'll like this one. For many years, I operated a Christian bookstore beside our home north of Toronto. That's Toronto, Canada. We all know that. And on our lawn, a large neon sign called to travelers on the busy highway that passes our house. Now, every time we travel, isn't it fun? Remember growing up and traveling with our parents? And we'd play the numbers games, and you'd count the numbers on people's license plates, and then you'd look at the neon signs, and you'd count letters, and you had to come up with words. You know, the traveling game signs. So I remember these neon signs really, really well. I mean, that's just a wonderful child memory that I have. Write me below and let me know what your childhood memory about traveling was on the highway. What you remember the most, like the big cross that's down by Missouri, or is it in Brazil, isn't it? But anyway, I don't have I got my computer on, but I don't have it in front of me. But anyway, that kind of thing. So let me know when traveling and where you traveled, your favorite country, your favorite state. Let me know what you think about traveling. And we were accustomed to strangers stopping in. That's cool. It'd be a good life, really, it would be. But one July evening, a man drove in and called my husband over to his car. He thrust the car keys into my husband's hands, saying, "Here, take these. I'm not fit to be on the road." He confessed that he had had several drinks. After talking for an hour, the man said, "I need help." My husband called up an organization that helps alcoholics, and 2 men from a nearby chapter came by. Later, having returned from work, I made a pot of coffee and we sat around the kitchen table talking. He had been on business at the beach 30 miles to our north. He was headed home, 65 miles south of us. "I could have killed someone," he repeated over and over. "I could have killed someone." He was not so drunk that he knew, he was drunk, but not so drunk that he knew. He knew he had a problem, obviously. And maybe he had a close call on the highway. Something made him pull over, didn't it? Something made him come to realization all of a sudden. One of those eye-opening moments. We've all had them. But he kept repeating it over and over. "I could have killed someone." I thanked God that he had reached our house safely. In the course of conversation, I asked the man if he was familiar with the area. "No," he said. "Do you travel this way much?" "No." I was perplexed. "Why did you stop at our house?" "The sign," he said. "I saw the sign on your lawn." "The sign? How could you have seen the sign? I had given it away when I closed the bookstore, nearly 3 years before. It was gone." Ooh, that just sent chills up my spine. There was nothing left of the yellow neon cross that once stood on our lawn. Or was there? And that's our story out of His mysterious ways for the day. Okay? And I'm going to get that posted up there for you. I just love that. And I'm going to go ahead and do our daily devotional today with the story. I decided to put the two together. The short stories and the devotionals I'm going to put together. Let me get to the right day here. I love this. I love this devotional book. It's called Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. And I even had my name engraved on here in gold. And it says 365-day devotional. And again, and I got the leather cover on this, and see, it just bounces right back. I love a book that lasts, because when I get a book I like, I just read it over and over and over. Okay, so I'm going to read September 22nd, because that was my birthday. I know it's the 23rd, but September 22nd. Trust me and refuse to worry, for I am your strength and your song. You are feeling wobbly this morning, looking at difficult times looming ahead, measuring them against your own strength. Oh, we've all done that, haven't we? I don't think I can make it to the doctor today. I'm very anxious. I'm very nervous about that meeting or about that sermon. We've all done it. Honey, this whole face of makeup goes on because of me talking to Christ in the morning, okay? I tell him, I say, look, I put on too much eyeshadow. I was talking to somebody about that today. I'm putting on too much eyeshadow, and I go have to wipe it back off again because I'm so deep into the Word of God, because He's helping calm me before I have to go out and leave the house. Maybe I don't do so well when somebody else is driving. I'm like that brake where I put my foot on the brake in the car, and it's like somebody else is driving, and I got that fake brake. I swear I wear the carpet out on the passenger side of the car. And it's me needing to be in control of my life. And sometimes you just have to let God have control. So, I do a lot of praying. And it says said through these difficult times looming ahead and measuring against them your own strength. However, they are not today's task or even tomorrow's. So leave them in the future and come home to the present, where you will find me waiting for you. Since I am your strength, I can empower you to handle each task as it comes, one by one. Because I am your song, I can give you joy as you work alongside me. And that's like me whenever I pull weeds or flowers. I tell God, I said, I know I don't like pulling weeds, Lord, and I made all these gardens and it's my fault. So I'm the one that needs to maintain them. I really overdid myself when I did so many gardens. And I have so much landscape. And I just need help sometimes. Next thing I know, me and the Lord's got half of it done. And I'm like, that wasn't so bad. And then I say, but they'll be back. It's the Garden of Eden. Like the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden will be back. Lord, please help these weeds not to come back. And the next time I looked, they weren't as bad. So yeah, he taught me something there. That time can fly by fast when you're working alongside of God. Keep bringing your mind back to the present moment. Don't think about the future so much. Sometimes you just have to be in the moment. Among all my creatures, only humans can anticipate future events. That's interesting. This ability is a blessing, but it becomes a curse whenever it is misused. It means you worry about it and you're in fear of it. If you use your magnificent mind to worry about tomorrow, you cloak yourself in dark unbelief. However, when the hope of heaven fills your thoughts, the light of my presence envelops you. Though heaven is future, it is also present tense. As you walk in the light with me, you have one foot on earth and one foot in heaven. I love that. As you walk in the light with me, you have one foot on earth and one foot in heaven. I love that. That's so sweet. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation. He is my God, and I will praise him. My Father's God, and I will exalt him. And there you have it, the reading for September the 22nd. And again, I'm going to catch up on the days. But we want you to go with God. Be sure and share this video. Hit that thumbs up video. Support the ministry, because that money is keeping us on the air. Okay, it's keeping us online. It's keeping us on Instagram and every place. It's helping me to be home so I can make these videos. All right? We love you. Go with God, and God bless you.